important presentation. And once you see through all the details of the batches, course, then immediately we'll get started with the demo. All right. So you will wait back for a few minutes. Okay. We'll just have that important slide. Rajan sir will show us the slide and then we can get started with our demo. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
In this
all
case,
from my end.
today Monica will be doing it. So Monica, why don't you
Okay.
just take it over?
Thank you so
Sure.
much. Thank you so much,
And
Priyasha
Rajan,
ma'am. Thank you.
have we connected to Facebook?
No, sir, I'm going to line now.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
So Monica, you can get started.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, Priyasha ma'am. Indeed, reasoning is very important. And now that the students and their parents have realized they are here, so let us begin with a very short presentation. Just give me a moment. So is my screen visible?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So a very good afternoon and welcome to this demo and interaction program for classes 3 and 4. And as you all know, this is for reasoning batch 1. So let us see. Before we begin, can you solve this?
Yeah, can do a slideshow because otherwise we can see the slides on the left.
Okay, okay. Is it better now?
No, I think we can see the solution in the next slide. So you need to put a.
Okay. What I'll do is I'll just give me a moment. I'll try this again.
So Nikita, we have two ma'ams right now. We have Priyasha ma'am who's going to be taking the class, and right now we have Monica ma'am who's taking this presentation.
Is it okay now?
Yeah. So this is fine.
Right. So how many of you, let us see, how many of you can solve this? So which figure out of these 5 is odd one out? Okay, Sukriti is raising hand. You can write the solution in the chat box. Which figure do you think is odd one out? Okay.
I would actually appreciate if you come up with a reason as well, guys, because that would be the best.
So most of you are saying A.
I think we have got 2 sets of answers. A or D actually. These are 2 answers.
Mihir is saying D. Vedang Shore is also saying D.
And you'll have to give the reasons as well as Priyasha ma'am mentioned.
Yes. Give your reason. Ultimately, it is all about reasoning. So,
yep.
What is your reason? Why do you think it is A? Why do you think, oh, Malika and Dua is saying all? All are odd one out. There can be only one answer. And why do you think so it is? Anamika is not understood. Okay. The question is tricky, is it?
Yeah. So Anamika, the question is, I think I'm just repeating it. So there are 5 figures which are given. Ma'am's question is, which one is the odd one out, right? Which one is different from the other 4 figures?
Shivain is saying because the overlapping structures are different. Okay. Any other reason? Why is the answer, Mahit? What is your reason? Harnid is saying D because the overlapping structures are different. Nikita has not understood. Okay, Aditya is saying different figure in an option. According to Kohana and Mahit, answer is E, but they have not mentioned the reason. All of the figures have the sides are equal to 8 except D. Vedang is saying, oh, okay, let us see. Sukriti is saying because all 3 have same shapes, but A and D do not have same shapes.
Yeah, but between A and D, which one is the odd one out?
The answer can be only one.
You have.
Raj Mudra is saying D. Anamika is also saying D. What is the reason? Why do you think D is the answer? Okay. Anika is also saying D. Kohana is saying E because no shape is made when two shapes mix. Okay. So everyone has their own different logic. Good that you are thinking and your brain is stimulated. Good. You've started
Okay, I
thinking.
think we can show the answer.
Should we show the answer? Okay.
Yeah.
Now that sir has said, let's show the answer. Okay. So I'm going to show the answer. And answer. Where has the answer gone? Answer is also playing with us, hide and seek. Okay.
Yeah. Are you using something else? Because I think even the resolution is not good, Monica. Or if you want, I can also share my presentation. You want me to do that?
I'm trying to resize this. Is it okay now?
Yeah, I think this is workable. I think we can go ahead with this.
Okay. So the solution, let's look at the solution. The answer is option D. So those of you who said D is the right answer, why? Let's see. Because when we add the number of sides of each figure, so when we add the number of sides, so 5 in this pentagon and 3 in the triangle, the sum is 8. In B, 4 and 4 for the square, it is 8. In figure C, triangle, both triangles, 3 plus 3, 6. In D, 4 plus triangle, 7. And then E, 5 plus 5, 10. So the sum for all the options is even except the option D. So have you now understood why the answer was D? So how many of you gave the answer D? Can you tell us now? Can you raise your hand? Okay. 6, 8. Okay, 8 participants. 10 participants are raising hands. Okay, very good. All right, but their reason was different. I think only one of you came to this sides, adding up the sides. Now, let us move ahead. So children, as you all might also be knowing that Olympiad Success is India's largest online preparation platform for Olympiad exams, right? And Olympiad Success Live conducts India's first exclusive live classes for Olympiad's preparation. And we have another program by the name School Plus, which is one of its yearly program that includes courses. And these are 8 courses which we offer in School Plus program in mathematics, in English, science, logical reasoning, spoken and written communication, Vedic maths, and coding, right? So what else are we offering? Now, we are also getting into online CBSE classes for grades 6 to 12. We are already into this. And we also offer one-on-one preparation classes for international mathematics Olympiads. Now, we are also conducting classes for SASMO, Singapore and Asian Schools Maths Olympiad, for Southeast Asian Mathematical Olympiad, for Hong Kong International Mathematical Olympiad by the name HKIMO, then for Thailand International Mathematical Olympiad, Math Counts, US Common Core Math Competition, Math Kangaroo, and Pre-Regional Mathematics Olympiad. Also, of lately, we are starting with JEE mains preparation classes. So you can choose whatever suits your needs. When you assess yourself, you can find what is more suitable to you and you can choose accordingly. You have large variety of options. Okay. And we are very proud to tell you that we have rank holders in 2020-21. We have 40 plus international rank ones. And we have 70 plus top 5 international rank. Then we have also 120 plus top 10 international ranks. So as you can see, these are some very bright children who have, made it their mark, and they are our rank holders and we are very proud of them. So the data for 2021-22 is under process and it will soon be compiled and will be presented to you. So we have live Olympiad sessions, which are actually group sessions with around 20 students, and these are delivered through Zoom by our very experienced tutors who have significant teaching experience, who are experts in their fields. And we take 2 sessions per week Saturday, Sunday from 3:30 p.m. till 4:45 p.m. This is for Saturday timing. And from 10 a.m. till 11:15 a.m. on Sunday with 5 minutes break in between. So 35 minutes plus 5 minutes plus 35 minutes. That's how the sessions breakup is. Then the sessions include a mix of theory, practice questions, doubt sessions, and discussions on previous year's papers as well. And after every topic that is covered, we take tests also to assess you at what level you have grasped the material. So students also get the reading material and practice questions, which will be available on the dashboard of Olympiad Success. Students will get free access to Olympiad Success platform to practice topic-wise mock tests for reasoning. Now, the objective of all these sessions is to provide you an introduction to the entire curriculum and give you sufficient practice so that you can stay ahead of your peers and you are there in the competition. Now, as far as the syllabus, classes and fees of this is concerned, so syllabus is available at this particular link, https www.olympiadsuccess.com live class 3 reasoning Olympiad. The fees for this course is rupees 5,310 and it is a 25 sessions course. So payment can be made using this link that you can see on your screen. If you want, you can take a screenshot also.
We've already shared it on chat.
Yeah, you will also get relevant links in your chat section, which you can copy paste and you can use them. The fees includes online classes, daily reading notes and exercises, practice of previous year papers, access to Olympiad Success platform for logical reasoning. And then of course, there is no refund for all this. So you can go ahead and check out the syllabus, the classes and fees. The prerequisites, what do you require for taking these classes? Only a laptop or desktop with good internet speed and headphones. That is the only requirement for taking these classes. And of course, your attention, your full mental attention. So preparation for Olympiad exams is actually tougher than the regular school curriculum. And hence students requires to spend at least 2 hours every day to cope up with the curriculum. Now, parents' support is also required. Parents have an equally crucial role to play here, and they need to check the answers, then repeat and reiterate the concepts, revise the concepts so that conceptual clarity is there. So that you need to do, but I'm sure it is worth taking all the pains. Thank you so much. And as you already know that live classes will start from this Saturday, April 9, 2022. And in 2021-22, Olympiad Success had students from more than 3,800 schools across India and abroad. So we have students from 35 plus countries participating, right? So you can be one among them. I think that's all for this. Thank you so much. Now I'll request Rajan sir to give you a tour of Olympiad Success.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you. Students, my screen is visible? You can show that. Okay. Okay, so thank you for confirming. So students, where you can find the practice test and worksheet that ma'am have mentioned in the presentation. So you have to go on Olympiad Success website, where you can go on my account. So this will open. Now we will share the credentials with you. You can register on Olympiad Success. So when you register for a particular batch, we will give the credentials. Now you need to log in. So when you log in, there are two things, students. One is live classes tab. When you go on live classes tab, here you can find schedule for a particular course, and this is your holiday calendar. Now, how you can access reading material and practice tests. So here you can select the subject. Like suppose if you have taken 2 courses or 3 courses from Olympiad Success, so you can choose from here. So now I'm choosing reasoning. And after selecting the subject, from here you can select the topic. So the topic I'm choosing coding and decoding. So here you can see the reading material. Okay. Let me show you one reading material for coding and decoding. Okay, so this is the material for coding and decoding. Okay, So you can find reading material here. And in similar way, there are practice questions for each and every topic. So this is the practice question. And here you can find the answer keys. Okay, students?
Yeah,
So,
you'll have to be a little slow because I think it was a little difficult to see.
okay, sir.
Vani, I think what we're doing is right now we're just showing the platform. And then I think in another 5 minutes, we are going to start the demo for reasoning for grade 3 and 4. Okay. And I think we would also be able to share the link of the video. So today's session will be available on Facebook. So we would be able to share the details.
So students, this is actually the practice test. Okay. So for each and every topic, we have practice test. Okay. Now for each and every practice test, we have answer keys also. So after practicing, you can like check your answers here. So this is the answer key for the topic. Now, the other thing is that worksheet. So on live classes, you will find your reading material and practice test and also your schedule. The other thing is worksheet. When you click on worksheet tab, here you can select your topic. So my subject is logical reasoning. I have selected logical reasoning.
Yeah, right now I think we are not provided the worksheet. So I think these worksheets will be provided. Right now they are not assigned to this particular account.
Okay. So like I have selected mathematics. So here for mathematics, there are for each and every topic, there are 10 worksheets. In a similar way, you will get worksheet for logical reasoning. Okay, students. Now let me show you how to attempt any test. So when you click on take exam, it looks like it. Click on start worksheet. It is similar for mathematics, logical reasoning in each and every subject. Now you can select your correct option here. Click on next to move on the next question. Now let me select any other. Now, when you complete your test, click on finish. And now I have submitted. Okay, students. Here is the feedback form. If you have any, you can share here. So after completing a particular worksheet, you will get your result here, like how many questions you have attempted, how many are correct and how many are incorrect. Okay, students. Now to review your worksheet, what you need to do, below the worksheet, there is one tab, performance. Click on performance. When you go on performance, for any worksheet that you have attempted, you will get here detailed result. Okay, click on view. So here is the analytics comes. Okay. Now, how many questions you have attempted? What is your score? When you click on review, so these are the analytics. How many are correct? How many are incorrect? Now to review each and every question, you can click on review part. So here you can see the answer I have marked is C, but the correct option is B. Okay, students. So here you can check your performance, you can review, and for each and every sheet, you can attempt it 3 times. Okay, students. So on this way, you can access the content, the reading material, practice test, your schedule, and also worksheet. So this is about the mock test and practice sheet. Now, if anyone have any query, any question, you can please ask in the chat box.
Yeah, in fact, there was one question from Aditya.
So Aditya was asking, can I use tablet to do the class?
Yes, you can use tablet to take the classes. So we typically prefer laptop, desktop, or tablet. Mobile is generally not recommended by us. Okay. Any further questions?
Please feel free to ask your questions, your queries. So Shiven Gupta is asking, how do we get the username and password?
Yeah, so once you enroll for the for this particular batch or this particular course, you would be sent username and password. So username is typically your email ID, and password is what we are going to be sending across to you. Yeah, that is how you would be able to access the reading material and all the practice material.
So when will we start the class? Harnid is asking.
Today's class, yeah, just another 2-3 minutes. I think we'll get started.
I think he's asking about the batch.
So can somebody help me with that? When is our regular classes going to start?
It's from 9th April, sir.
No, I think let students answer.
Okay, okay.
So can somebody tell me like what day is it when we are going to?
Yeah.
Sir, हम लोगों पर ये website पे मिलेगा. Yes, Ayushi. So once somebody enrolls for this particular course, you would be getting it. 9th April, Saturday. Yes, good. Okay, good. And can somebody tell me like what are the timings and days for these classes? Yeah, I know, Nikita. Last time also you had actually accessed using phone, but I think it is okay for the demo class. But for the regular classes, we do prefer students logging through laptop or tablet, one of these.
Malika Dua is asking how to open the window. Which window you are referring? I think you are talking about dashboard. Is that the window you're talking about? Please confirm in the chat box. No,
I think
then,
no.
then
I think let them actually come up with a clear answer. Okay, let's not spend too much of time on that.
Yeah.
So Saturday it is from 3:30 to 4:45. And what time is the classes going to be there on Sundays?
Sunday timings. Anybody remember?
What is the Sunday timing? Please tell about the science and maths batch 3. Okay, so Anchal, what we are going to do is we are going to be sharing the link where you can find details about all other batches. Sunday 10 to 11:15. Yes, that is the right answer. So
Sukriti,
thanks,
Nikita.
Sukriti.
Yeah.
Okay.
After doing one practice test, can we do that test again? Anamika is asking.
Yes, you can do it n number of times. So that's not an issue. And the access is going to be available till Feb 28th, 2023. Okay, so you would have access till the entire academic year and you can do it n number of times.
Shiven Gupta is asking, so when can I expect the password since I have already registered?
If you are already registered, you should get the password 3 days before the actual classes are going to start. Okay, in case you don't get it, you can just send us a WhatsApp or you can just call up at our number or send us an email at support@olympiadsuccess.com. Your query will be resolved within 24 hours.
So she's asking the link of
NSO classes and
NSO classes.
yeah, and there's somebody for science and maths also. Rajan, can you just share the link for the batch fee details? Because
Okay,
just share
sure,
that link. That's it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I'm doing well the class on phone. Okay, Vani, so your preference, as I said, we do recommend people to join by laptop or tablets. But if you feel that you're comfortable on phone, we are also fine.
The
Okay.
classes and the assignment window, how to open that? Malika Dua is asking.
How to open the assignment window, right?
Classes and assignment window.
Yes. So the answer to that is that, see, once you enroll for this class, you would be getting a username and password, and username is going to be your email ID, and password we are going to be sharing with you, and you would actually get access to these, the course that you have subscribed to. And once you log in, you would be able to see all the material, which we just showed.
Sir, please also tell me when would the results for the previous year's exam would be declared?
Again, we are basically into preparation, right? So you'll have to talk to the organization which has declared the results and you would be able to find that out. So I think as you would have seen, some of the results have already been declared and probably in another 15-20 days, other results are also going to be declared.
So Leonard is asking, how will the timings work out if we subscribe for multiple subjects?
Yeah, so generally there's no overlap between different subjects, right? So if let's say there's a particular subject, the classes might take place on Monday, Tuesday, or Monday and Wednesday. There would be other subject where the classes may be on Thursday and Saturday. So we have ensured that there are no overlaps between various subjects.
Vaishnavi is asking, what is the referral code?
Referral code, in case somebody has referred, you can just put their referral email ID, basically their email ID. In case you don't have it, don't worry about it. I think so, no issues if you don't have it. Okay, Mahit is saying, can we do now? I don't know what, but then yes, we can do some few more exercises with Priyesha ma'am. So Priyesha, I think we can get started. I think we are already like 3:34, so we should get started with the session. When will science batch 2 come? Harnit, so yeah, we are yet to start our batch 1. So in case you want to enroll for that, you can do that. Otherwise, the batch 2 timings are going to be declared in another 2 to 3 weeks time. Okay, so this is the link. Rajan sir has actually shared a link. So on this link, you can find out details about all other batches and other subjects as well. Ma'am, do you remember me? Meera. So Priyasha, you
Yes,
have to answer that.
Meera. Of course, of course. Fine, then everyone excited for the demo? Should I get started? Yes, okay. Thumbs up. All right. Fine then. We'll get started quickly. I'll start sharing. Okay. Can you see my screen, guys?
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Yes, it is.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for confirming. And we'll get started with the demo for logical reasoning. I thought of getting started with a particular topic, but then I thought that no, let's keep it a mixed bag of questions where we will take up questions from different categories so that we'll see what thing, like what is that particular aspect which needs to be good in a person to answer this type of questions. And because it's going to be a mixed bag, so I'll just quickly tell you the topics I'll be covering up. The questions will be from the categories of diagram based questions, analogy based questions, finding the odd one out as you just answered few minutes back, then sequence based questions, mirror images based questions, meaningful word based questions, and finally are very special chocolate questions. So those who were actually asking me that if I remember them or not, my question back to you is, do you remember the chocolate questions? If yes, then let me know in the chat. And for the ones who are new here, what are chocolate questions? Chocolate questions are the special questions which you will find in Priyasha ma'am's class. Okay, these are the questions which are either previous year questions or the questions which are in same line with your Olympiads, which is asked in the Olympiad, so that your preparation is up to the mark. Okay, yes, so many yes. All right. So we'll get started with the first question. The first 4 questions will be super easy. Okay, a warm up session. Just like we have a good warm up before the exercise, we'll have a warm up question session as well. So starting with the first simple question for the day. Here is the question on your screen, guys. And I repeat one thing, please don't repeat your answers multiple times in the chat. Just write it once in the chat and sit back and relax. Okay. And then we will quickly have the answers on the slide so that everyone's chat window is good, healthy to be opened. Otherwise, it will hang for all of us, right? Okay, we see so many answers coming in, and any reason for eliminating. Now, see, finding out the answer here is very easy. But if you guys can tell me the reason for eliminating any of the option, that will open up your thinking aspects. Like a reason why A is the answer or not the answer. A reason why C is the answer or it is not the answer. Like that. We will be applying a bit of mathematics here as well. Very good, Vedang. Very nice. A bit of mathematics. Have you guys heard about symmetry? Symmetry? Anyone? Yes. Symmetry means no. Okay. So symmetry means when we draw a line, either vertical or horizontal, then on drawing any of these lines, if I see that the left or the right is same or the top or the bottom is exactly same, then we call that line as the line of symmetry. So if I draw a line, a vertical line, can I see that my left part and my right part are actually equally divided? They are mirror images. Very good, Aditya. Are they mirror images? Yes, they are symmetrical as well as mirror images. Now, let me tell you one thing. For the top part, we will say that they are mirror images, ma'am. But when we come to the question mark, of course, something which is pink in color cannot be on the right hand side of here. So B and C gone. Now what's there with us? We have option A and option D. And the reason why I'm eliminating option D is, ma'am, the line is missing. Which line? The line in the middle, correct? So that's the reason why D is also not the answer and A is the answer. Now you will say, ma'am, you right now told that it's mirror images. So why is it exactly same? So here comes a fun fact. The fact is that in case of symmetrical objects, the mirror images are same. That means if this object top and bottom are same, left and right are same, so the mirror image of this object will be exactly same. So that is a fact. So we will have the same figure over here as it is present in option A. Thumbs up. We did that. Very easy question to start up with. Yes. Now, are we ready for the next question? Quickly, ma'am. Quickly, we'll go to the next question. Here's the next question, guys. And this is an observation based question. So, how many of you have very good eyes? We'll have a check with this. Okay, Kisle. Okay, Vedang with a quick answer. Thitiman, Navneet. All right, Shiven. That's quick. What about others? Dakshita, Adyan, Srijan. Very nice. Jay, Vaishnavi. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sukriti, Anamika, Vani, Yash. Okay, I'm missing out on few names, so pardon. Mahit, Ayushi. Okay, fine. So, Meera. All right. Fine then. Okay, Navya, we'll have a look. So, what's the meaning of embedded? First, let's understand that the meaning of embedded is hidden. Okay, so we have to find out that this figure is hidden in which of the following options. Now, this requires good eyesight. Okay, so that's why we should actually eat vegetables so that our eyesight is good and our observation power is too good. So if we observe carefully, we see that the same figure is present in option C like this. Now, do you have any idea, guys, how the same question? Okay, I'll tell you a fun fact number 2. The same question is even asked to the students who are more than 20 years old. Imagine what's your age right now? Somewhere around 10? And what will be the, like, even those who are double of your age give this kind of like give the examinations in which these type of questions are asked. So you will ask me, ma'am, then what's the difference between them and us? The difference is that they will rotate this figure, they will tilt this figure, they will add many more figures one upon the other, so that looking at it will become a little more difficult. Okay, Adyan. But if you know the concept, if you know that what's the meaning of embedded, if you know that, ma'am, if I can't see the simple form, I'll try to tilt it. I'll try to see what is lying behind. So knowing the course or knowing the topic will help you to strengthen your foundation, so that later after 10 years when you go and give this exam and you get this question, you would feel like, I did it so many years back. That should be the feeling. Okay, that's why we need a training for logical reasoning early. Yes, Kohana, that's the perfect reason. Okay, shall we move to the next question then? Thumbs up, quick. Okay, now I'm going to take you into the analogy section. So here's our first question related to analogy. Analogy means, okay, what's the meaning of colon, double colon, and single colon? When I say A is related to B in the same way as C is related to D, what's the meaning here, guys? See, this means is related to, okay, is related to. So if I say that first thing is related to the second thing, this means in the same way. Okay, so A is related to B in the same way as D is related to C is related to D. So I am having so many correct answers. So guys, tell me quickly, do you guys remember the place value of the alphabets? What's place value of the alphabets? A is equals to 1, B is equals to 2, like this. C is equals to 3, and so on. If you go down, Z is equals to 26. Those who know it can answer it in a matter of seconds. But you know what? In the actual classes, we will get started with some rules to remember the alphabets, so that remembering alphabets will become a game for us and we will be masters at remembering the place value. Let's try one such very quick example. One such quick example is Ijoti, guys. Ijoti. Okay. E stands for 5, J for 10, O for 15, T for 20, and Y for 25. That means the table of 5 is taken care of by Ijoti. Similarly, Sifil Orax. Sifil Orax. This is the table of 3. 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, 3 threes are 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, and 24. Just like that. And we also have an amazing table of DHL PTX, but I will not reveal any more new tricks. We will have more tricks to remember in the class. But for this question, can we write G like this? Yep, Harnit, that was right. Can we write G like this? So will you remember that G stands for the position 7? Yes. And what about W? Now I'll give you a very quick example of W. There are two very interesting ways to remember W. Okay, one is a very funny one. So I'll start with the funny one. How many points at the bottom? 2 points. So let's write 2. How many points at the top? How many points do we have at the top? 1, 2, 3, Navneet. Correct. So the number of W is 23. The number of W is 23. And we have many different types of logic. Like, see, if I rotate W, you guys know what is anti-clockwise rotation and what is clockwise rotation? If you check a clock, the clock moves like 12, 1, 2, 3. So if we are moving in the direction of the clock, then that's called as clockwise. And something moving opposite to the direction of clock, like 12, 11, 10, 9. So this direction is called as anti-clockwise. Yes, Dakshita, you're very close. So if I move it in the anti-clockwise direction by 90 degree, then it will look like 3. Okay. And we very well know this, that W comes towards the end of the alphabet series, very close to Z. That means we cannot call it as 3, we cannot call it as 13, rather we will call it as 23. Vaishnavi, if I give it a complete rotation, it will look like M. But I'm just talking about a 90-degree rotation, just half the way, L-like rotation, L-like rotation. All right, so we'll have more such tricks to remember the place values so that the chapter of coding, decoding, and analogy will become super easy for you guys. Okay. All right. Can we move to the next question then? Finding the odd one out. This can be tricky, guys. I just give you a brief knowledge about odd one out. We are not very tiny kids now. So we will not have a very easy logic like, ma'am, the space is more, the space is less. Rather, we will apply some mathematics to the odd one out question. Okay. So here's question number 4 for all of you right there. We have to find out the odd one out based on some mathematics. Go for it. Vedang, I also need a reason. Same for you guys. I need a reason. Don't repeat answers, please. Reason. And by anyways, if you're thinking that, ma'am, the space is more here, so that's wrong. I told you in the beginning. We are not working out on so easy examples. Some mathematics involved in this. Logical reasoning is a chapter under whose umbrella you will find mathematics questions, GK questions, English questions, science questions, and even EVS social science questions as well, like history, geography. Every topic will be a part of your logical reasoning classes. Very nice. Navneet. Wow. Very, very good, Navneet. And then we have Dhritiman also. Okay, Dhritiman, but do you think that, okay, here, you give me a nice point, Dhritiman. Whenever we are doing odd one out, we have something called of a positive approach, okay, positive approach and a negative approach. What's positive and negative approach, guys? Positive approach is, suppose 3 out of 4, pay attention to my annotations. 3 out of 4 are same in some way and 1 out of 4 is different. That's positive approach. So when if you are if any one of you was saying that there are 12 beads, so 12 beads should be present in all option A, C and D, and then you can say that B is the answer because B does not have it. But if you find the number of beads different in all of the other options, then that's not positive approach. If you are saying that, ma'am, 1 out of 4 is having some kind of a different feature, okay, and all the 3 are different, remaining are different. Like, let's take the example 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There are 16 buds here, beads here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 beads here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 beads here. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 beads here. So that cannot be the reason. Okay. Now, when I counted this, you got something. What is that? There can be two logics taking you to the same correct answer. Logic number 1. Yes, Anamika. That option D has odd number of beads and all the other options have even number of beads. And what can be the other logic? The other logic can be that if I draw a line from the middle, it's too thick. If I draw a line from the middle, we have same number of beads on both the sides. So let me draw another line here. 6 beads here, 6 beads here. If I draw a line here, 7 beads here, 7 beads here. But here we see 8 beads and 7 beads. That's unequal. Very good, Navya. So that made it. So this is, guys, I'll tell you, I have been teaching the elder kids as well, and this is the place where most of them get confused. They are still not clear with their fundamentals, that what's the positive approach and what's the negative approach. They will think that only one thing is appearing different, ma'am, so this will be odd one out. No, odd one out is basically making a group first. So you first make a group of 3 or 4, and then the one which is not been a part of that group, that becomes the odd one out. So grouping is the first step. Okay, that was a nice question. Shall we move to the next one quickly? Show me a thumbs up. Okay, fine. So here comes the next question for you guys. This is a sequence based question. In the alphabet sequence, that is writing alphabets from A up till Z, they are asking you which will be the third letter to the left of the 10th letter from the left. Ayushi, don't you think it's too quick? No guesses, guys. No guesses. Okay, how many of you remember the term Ijoti? What's the place value of these letters? Tell me, table of 5, 5, 10, 15, 20. 25. So which is the now. Listen everyone, I have a new method for you. That's called as backtracking. Okay. We call this method as backtracking. What do we do in backtracking? We read the question from the end. So from the end, this is my first part which I need to solve. 10th letter from the left. That means if I write A, B, C, D up till Z, we all know that the left side is the left side of my screen. That's my left hand. So this is left and this is right. So which letter will be 10th letter from the left? Of course, it will be J, ma'am. No doubt it will be J. We have solved the first part of the question. The answer is J. Now, they are asking you a part 2. The part 2 is the third letter to the left of J. So to the left, I am actually traveling 1, 2, 3 steps back. So it's basically 10 minus 3. What's 10 minus 3? Let me see how quick you are at mathematics. Quick answers in the chat. Navneet, Nanamika, Harned, Mahit, very nice. Shrijan, Sonak. I'm missing out on names. Dakshita, Vedant, Anchal, Shivain, Kohana, Yash, Vaishnavi, Kishle, Avyan, Aditya, Nikita, Navya. Wow, amazing. You guys are so quick. Sukriti, very nice. Okay, don't repeat Anchal, Sanvi. Good. So we have 7. 10 minus 3 is 7. And do you guys remember in question number 3? Which letter is 7? G. Very good, Meera. So the letter will be 7G. Very nice, Harned. Good, Dakshita. So that will be 7. So the answer here will be 7. And you know, this is a new technique. How will the other kids do it? They will take more than 2 minutes to solve the question, because first they will write the entire A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Okay, I'll not write all of it. Don't worry. Suppose I write it till here. Then what they will do? They will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They will know that, okay, ma'am, this is J. Then they will count like this: 1, 2, 3. And then they will get the answer as 7. But we will not do it. We will be doing it with the help of faster techniques. Okay. So that's how, if you save time from this section, you can apply this to the other sections. All right. Ready for the next question? Everyone? Sure? Thumbs up. All right. Okay. We'll quickly move to the next question, guys. This is an easy one. A question in which you can take a deep breath, observe, and give the answer. But for mirror images, there are certain rules. You start giving the answer. I am making a nice man. I love this drawing. I'll make him hold a circle on the right hand side and a rectangle on the left hand side. And then I'll be making a mirror for him. So many answers. Okay, okay. I see an answer. Now, there are 2 rules to be followed in mirror images, guys. What are the rules? The rules to be followed is the top and the bottom. Guys, anyone who can help me? Top and the bottom will remain same or it will be reversed? Same or reversed? Very good, Harnit, Srijan, Navneet. Same. Very good, everyone. Same, same. So, ma'am, we will not make any changes to the top and the bottom. So, the head of this man and the legs of this man will still remain in the same place. So same thing will happen with the star also. The 2 and the 3 are at the bottom. So the options which are having 2 and the 3 at the top will be eliminated. Now, check this part also. The writing is eliminated, but this is eliminated because the writing is reversed. Yes, yes, Vedang. Now the next part we have to notice the right and the left. So the right and the left will be changed. Yes, Dakshita. Yes, Navneet. It will be changed. Right, correct. So this will be changed. That means right now, if earlier he was holding a circle in the right hand, now he will hold the circle in the left hand. And if earlier he was holding the rectangle in the left hand, he will now hold the rectangle in the right hand. And so will happen here. 3 is in the right hand side. So 3 will come on the left side. Option C gone. And we are left with only one correct option, which is having 3 on the left, 2 on the right, and R on the left and S on the right. So that's the changes of mirror images. Top and bottom will remain the same. Left and right will be exchanged. Hey, that's a poem. Okay, fine. So we have completed the mirror image question as well. Now, shall we move quickly to the next question, guys? I really want to take you to the chocolate questions. Okay. So quickly to the next question of the slide. Now, what you have to do in this case, question number 6, what do we need to do here? We need to find out that the letters which are present in Carpenter should also be present in the options. The option which has a new letter not present in Carpenter will be my answer. Those who are giving me an answer, can you please spot out that letter which is not present in Carpenter? Very good. C is not present. Oh, come on. Carpenter starts with a C. So C is not a problem anywhere. Nikita, good. Others, very good. Let's have nectar. N-E-C. We have a N, we have a E, we have a C. T-A-R. We have all the letters. Nectar cannot be our answer. But, yes, Vaishnavi. But when we come to painter, I is a letter which is not present in Carpenter. That's a new letter. And which word cannot be formed? Carpenter cannot be formed. See, this is a new type of question we did today. Very good, everyone. You guys are doing great. Okay, now I'll quickly take you to the next question. I hope this question was easy for you guys. Yes, ma'am. Very easy. Super easy. So here's the first chocolate question. And remember, I won't be giving you any chocolates if you get that right. But yeah, you can make a note of the number of chocolate questions you did correct so that one day in future when we meet in person, you can ask me for that number of chocolates. Okay? All right. Fine. So the number counting starts from the demo itself. So if you join the course, then you will have many more numbers added up. All right. So we have some correct answers floating in the chat. That's good. First, guys, which chapter does it question belongs to? Can anyone identify the chapter name? Let me see if anyone comes up with a chapter name. Analogy. Skip counting. We also call it as pattern. Yes, Nikita. We also call it as series. Series. So is the series decreasing or is it increasing? Decreasing. Yes, Shivansh. Decreasing by. So then what we will do when we know that it's decreasing, we'll try to figure out the difference between the two numbers. Okay. So when I figure out the difference between the numbers, I realize that on subtracting 7 from the previous digit, I get the next digit. Is it? 85 minus 7 is 78. Now see how to do it. It's not necessary that this will come up in the mind in the very first attempt. Okay. So what we will do, guys, we will take the first number, second number, and we'll subtract. We'll get 7. Then we will take 78, 71. Then we will subtract. We will get 7. 71, 64, 7. So like this, we will realize that, ma'am, we are skip counting 6 numbers, we are skipping 6 numbers, or we are adding 7 to the number, or rather we can say that we are subtracting, or we are subtracting 7. And that's how we get the next term as 43 and 36. But here we will save some time, guys. How can we save time? We will not count the second number at all. Why? Because the first part is 43 and 43 is not present in any of the options. Very good, Dakshika. That's a great thing. So, because we are in group classes, we will make sure that we talk about every process. Okay, like few guys can do it mentally, few guys cannot. So, I'll make sure that I will give you ample time and both the methods in the classroom so that you understand either from the natural method of doing it like this or by the mental method. Okay, fine. Are we ready for the next question? Of course, Harnid, you can subtract mentally. You can subtract mentally. Okay, let's quickly move to the next question, guys. We have the last question on the day, or rather, I should say the second last question. The second last question of the day is right there on your screen. Now, apply all your minds to this because this is Priyasha ma'am's special chocolate question. Okay, Meera. Okay, Srijan. Okay, Anika. Okay, Navneet. Okay, Adyan. I'll say it's correct only if you give me a reason. Okay, Vaishnavi. Okay, Suvan. Okay, Nikita. Okay, Harnid. Okay, Brahmani. Okay, Ayushi. Okay, Subhashri. Kishle, Aditya. Okay, Avyan. Okay. Anyone with the reason? Dev Sangam. That's okay, but how? Srijan. Very nice. No problem, Anamika. That's the reason you have Priyasha ma'am here. She will tell you. Nikita, no copy pasting. Just kidding. Okay. If you got the same logic, that's correct. Anyways, ma'am will come up with a logic. And guys, stop writing AA11. Okay. So B, place value of B is 2. And if I write BB, then that becomes 2, 2. But do you guys know which letter has the place value of 22? For knowing this, we can apply a very nice trick. That's V. How many points do we have at the top? You can remember it. Generally, people are confused between V, W, and X. Okay, that which one is 22, which one is 23, which one is 24. So I have a very funny logic. The funny logic is 2 points at the top, so 22. 3 points at the top, so 23. I know you would be like, ma'am, come on. But see, whether you learn it in a fun way or by any logic possible, the important thing is to learn and to remember and not to forget. So X has 4 dots. Now this is special. 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. So that makes it 24. So you can remember it like this. V will always be 22, W 23, X always 24. So we know that BB is 22 and 22 is V. So that's the reason we are saying BB is V. Now if I apply the same logic to AA, A stands for 1 and if I write AA, it will become 1, 1, 11. And 11 stands for the next letter after J. We just learned with Ijoti that J is 10. So K comes immediately after 10. This will be 11. We can also remember it like Kings 11 Punjab. So K for Kings and 11 is the number for it. So now we have the correct answer on our screen. And my last question for you guys, that is, how was the class? How was the session, guys? How was the demo? Did you enjoy it? Did you learn new things in it? Do let me know in the chat box. And I will be handing it over to Monica ma'am now. She will be taking this forward. Thank you so much, Harnit, Nikita. So sweet of you guys. Vaishnavi, Vedang, Dakshika. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you so
Priyasha ma'am,
much.
for the wonderful session. Students,
Oh,
you can write in the chat box how was the session. Okay, fantastic, nice. Okay, amazing. Okay, it was very nice. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, okay.
thank you.
5 out of 5. Okay, someone is also giving rating.
Ratings. Of course, you will get a feedback after this, okay? Feedback form. So when you visit the Olympiad Success website, so do let do mention your feedback over there as well.
Okay, okay. Nice class, ma'am. Okay. I can see very good adjectives here. Okay, so students, in the chat box, I have sh shared one link. Okay, I think you can stop now typing because my link is not visible now. Okay, I have shared the link again. So students, you can save this link. Okay. So to register for this course, you can use this link. So please save this somewhere. And now Priyasha ma'am will meet you in the live classes. Okay, live classes will start from 9th April. I have pasted the link again. Just wait a second. Yes, I have pasted it. You can copy and save somewhere. So to register, you can use this link. Okay, students. So thank you everyone. Thank you Priyasha ma'am. Thank you kids for joining today. Now I think we will meet in the live classes. Okay. Bye
Thank
bye
you,
everyone.
everyone. See you on 9th of April. Bye bye. Take care.